Hey, hi, hello, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. How are yous? How was he up there? Hold on. Excuse me. Interesting. Nah, but how did you, like, what are you up to? Don't look at me. Have you got sand in your mouth? Can I nudge him into this water pool? I'm a hero. Okay, right. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. I can't remember what I actually said in the intro because, well, I got a little bit distracted with foxes. Terrific. So, what's our plan for today? We're going to finish off these stairs. We're going to add a little bit of color. I've got the concrete. We're ready to go. I'm also going to see if up top needs any. I want it to be not too sandy, so if we can break up and we can create a pattern, that's great. But I don't want to do it just for the sake of it, so as long as it looks good, that's what we'll do. I hope at some point today to get around to doing a mob farm, possibly. And I'm sure we'll probably just, you know... How did I take damage? We'll probably end up... You know, like... We'll probably end up getting distracted by doing some other useless nonsense, but that's, you know, that's neither here nor there. We need to find a way to light up this bit, because it just is really annoying. Is that enough? I don't think it is. I would be very, very surprised if that was enough. Right, it is not. I don't really know what we can do here, you know? Alright, let's not get too distracted. I think... What did I come to the conclusion of? That I wanted to start here, so there and there would be the colors, yeah? Or did I mean up here? Something tells me it was up here, you know? So what would that be? Red, red, red. Yeah, okay. Right, so this is what it looks like then, and that's what it looks like now. That's definitely an improvement. You see, if we had red sand... I was gonna say... What's happening? See, if we had red slabs and red stairs, that would be next level. But we don't, so we can't use them, so here we are. But yeah, that works fine. I think that's definitely the look of them. So, yeah, that should be easy enough to get in all of them, and I should hopefully have enough concrete. Oh, we also need to put in the doorways up here. How did I forget about that? Right, anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna put all these in, and that's boring to watch, so they'll be done, like... that. Okay, hopefully I managed to sync that up, right? It looks much better now. It's a slight change. It's very subtle. I think it looks much better. I don't think you'll really be able to see much of a difference from out here. Maybe you can. I haven't actually checked yet. Oh yeah, no, that immediately. That's much better. Smashed it. And from below... Oh, of course I just walked through the doorway, wouldn't I? Yeah, from below, that looks much better. These... Yeah, I had forgotten to take out the underneath blocks from one of these. So I'm now just double checking to make sure everything looks right. Yeah, from under here, now that adds a little bit more color. Yeah, I like that. Class. Perfect. Before we start on these doorways, I'm just having a quick look to see if anywhere here needs to have different blocks. And I am thinking either these, so it would be like maybe that one and that one there would be purple, or those two there. Now, because there's one there, do we keep it in a line, or do we do the outside? I think the outside ones. Right, I have pink blocks on me. So like that. Yeah, that's a very subtle change. That'll be fine. What I would do down here is probably then change that block there. But because we're going to be getting rid of that for the doorways anyway, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, perfect. That's them done. And there will be more color down the bottom here once we actually work out how this is going to look. And I think it's easy enough to actually do. We just need to actually pick one, make it done. Pick one, make it done. What does that even mean? We need to pick one side. And because we'll be keeping the symmetry, I think we'll start here. Because we'll be keeping the symmetry and we'll doing it all the way around. As long as it looks good in one place, it'll look good in the other places. So for starters, it would just be something like that. Now, even just that is pretty much what I want. So I would probably remove these. And then I do. Right, we do that. So then that just kind of tapers down. Or would we use stairs there? You. Right, what does that look like? Okay, right, good start. And then would I make just these blocks here where they connect? Would I just make that sandstone? Yeah, so I don't mind having the one gap there. That's fine. That looks completely okay. Now, how would I have these? Like that, and then have them connecting to that? Yes. So I don't have my fortune pick on me, so this is going to hurt me just as much as it hurts you. Do that, and that, and then that, and that. All right. Just for now, thanks. Yeah, okay. I'm not 100% sold on the idea. That doesn't look great, but I don't really know what makes it not great. Maybe one of these blocks here would one of them be light blue? Possibly. But yes, and then you can just free to walk in and out. So if they're all like that, when you come up here, so you come up these stairs, you have a look, you've got the opening there, and the pattern still kind of follows it down. Maybe I would add these. Oh, no, because then we wouldn't be able to get out. And then once we're out here, we can then just wander around. We have the stairs here, we go up, and we're home. Class. Right, I'm going to play around with that design. We'll come back when I've got something I'm happy with, and then... you know, we'll put them in all of them. Does that sound good? Sounds great. I have a design that I'm okay with. I don't know if it's the best thing ever. I don't know if there's room for improvement. There's always room for improvement in most things. I would say everything. Right. Stop. Did I know that? Interesting. Can I go through half slabs? Hold on. Interesting. Huh. Okay, I guess that's good to know. Perfect, right. So, here's the design. I've added, honestly, I can't remember what I've added. I didn't really spend too much time on it because once I found a design that I liked, I was just kind of done with it. Although now that I'm looking at it, would out here be better? Did that, because yeah, maybe I'm not sold on that idea. Anyway, moving on. So I've added some stairs. It's just kind of clean. It's just an easy way in, and it keeps the kind of angles. Like, it's not smooth, it's not just open, it's got the jaggedy kind of angles. And then in here I kind of continued the pattern down. We added in some glowstone just to actually light up the area, because I would prefer not to have too many torches. Could I get, was that for out there, or was that for, no, because surely I want the glowstone. I don't know why I did that. I prefer the look of it in here, but I don't hate out here. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't know why, they just don't really, I don't know. They don't just look right. Ow. Anyway, that's a design that I've gone with for now. As per usual with everything else I build, they are subject to change. So I'm just gonna copy this. We're gonna add it into all other corners, and hopefully that'll look okay. Aye. Okay, so that turned out to be way easier than I thought it would be. You notice when you kind of just, obviously are just copy and pasting. By the third or the fourth one, you can just do it from memory. So when I started on the blue, the purple, I was just running back and forth. Then the pink, I kind of knew what I was doing. And the red, I just literally just done from memory. Although I will say these are probably the kind of builds. Where am I walking into now? Ah, okay. Good to know that camera doesn't really work. This is kind of one of the things where it'll be like in 10 episodes time, we'll come back and I'll just be like, oh, this one isn't right. However, for now, I think they are. We kind of come out here and I don't know how I want to handle this. I don't know if you can't really have any kind of walkway up and around here. I was thinking like when we come out here, really the pathway will be, you know, like actually walking on the edge of it, which is kind of sketchy. But the only other way to do something would be to take up the glass and then put in an actual walkway, which I really, really don't want to do. How does this look like from flying away? Looks really cool. So yeah, if we were just flying in, it doesn't look anything too drastic. It doesn't look that different. Ow. And it's probably kind of hard to fly through. I don't think it's impossible. I might try and get that down. I might try just periodically throughout, try to learn how to fly through them and see if it's possible. But yeah, that's exactly what I was envisioning, and that's exactly what I wanted. So, you know what? I think this episode has started well. We've color-coded the stairs, which I think is a big improvement. We've got the doorways in up here, which is definitely a big improvement. I have no concept of what's going up there yet, so I'm not going to bother putting anything there. I just had a thought that needs to come out. Not that it works, but that has to come out. So I need to go grab some white glass and we can actually fill all these in. However, I think it's a good way to start the episode. And just like last time, we could either be on minute 2 or minute 20. So fun fact, actually. So last episode when I was filming, nice sniff there. Last episode when I was filming and I was wrapping up, when I was editing, I was on minute, I'm not actually sure, I think 15-ish, give or take. And when I was finishing up, I just suddenly go, that's a good way to start the episode. I filmed about 15 minutes, so I was at the end. So, you know, my timekeeping skills leave a lot to be desired. However, hopefully this hasn't taken a whole episode because that'll be kind of, you know, I like to think that I can do better. So, I need to pick a place where we're going to put this mob farm, and I'm thinking over there would be quite nice. Near the village, there's a lot of space there. I've also never noticed that you can see the grass changing because it's going into a different biome. How has the cow managed to avoid the fire there and just casually wander? Class. Anyway, great. I think over there we'll probably do, so we'll work something out. After very minor TLC, I think this area is now flat enough, it's got a big enough area, everywhere above it is clear. The design that I've seen is kind of just like very towery and very boxy, which there's nothing wrong with. I think even afterwards, like once we have the core design down, we can then like customize it and make it look like kind of wilder. I think that makes sense. Probably make it out of wood. We'll try and turn it into something that looks really cool. I cut down all these trees here. Apparently we have sugarcane here because I remember at the very beginning of this world we went looking for some sugarcane, and just knowing that there's some there, that, you know, kind of hurts my feelings. Anyway, not important. It'll be in perfect view of everywhere around here, so hopefully it won't be too much of an eyesore. And this is why I play offline. Like, I'm updating our realm so other people can play on it. But on the realm, we'd be lucky to see the temple from here. What is that noise? I'm guessing there's a cave under here, which I might have to light up if we're good. Otherwise, it might. Yeah, that's something that I'll have to worry about, because if we have caves, that'll affect the spawning, right? Anyway, not important. But from here, we can see the actual up house, and it just kind of like blends it. It looks so cool. Just looking around here, you can just see everything. This looks really good now. I think having like those struts in there as well, I think that makes it look so good. But yeah, I'm gonna start work on that. I'll go into more detail about what kind of tutorial that I'm following in a wee bit, because she deserves a shout out. You can all watch the video yourselves. It'll be class. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Does that sound good? Now, I really hope that sounds great, because, well, I've kind of started doing it with or without your permission. A lot still needs to be done, obviously. This is just very base layer, and we're getting there. We are getting there. I figured I'd give you an update. An update which I have tried to film. This is my 5th attempt, because they keep corrupting and then become unusable, and I'm getting really sick and tired of it. But anyway, let's not be too negative. Ow. Down here we've got the hoppers. They'll go into chests. It'll be class. It's a lovely little bougie basement. You can't go wrong with it. It's simple. It'll look cool. I promise. Then we've got the killing platform here. They fall down. I beat them. I get XP and loot. What's more to say? It's just kind of great. And then up there somewhere there'll be the spawning platforms. I haven't really got to that part of the tutorial yet, but I assure you, it'll be class. Do you know how frustrating it is to have to repeat yourself like literally 6 times just to get your point across? Ow. It's just so tedious and monotonous. It's so annoying, especially like, oh, hi there, pig. This is meant to be me just going, look, this is what I've done, let me get back to building. I've now had to spend 15 minutes just trying to film this segment. It's really annoying. But anyway, I digress. We move on. I'm not actually really showing the actual building of this, mainly because I myself, I'm following a tutorial, which I will link in the description below. And then hopefully if you want to replicate this, you can go check that out. Because if I show everything that I'm doing, even though I'm following a tutorial, that's kind of not very nice of me, because then what's the point in actually watching the video if you just watch mine? You know what I mean? So I'll be back with another update in a wee bit. We're now starting to get somewhere. We now have the spawning platform, we have the rivers. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to wash down there. What can you see down there? That's half slabs down there. It then goes onto the hoppers, and I'm pretty sure that that means that the hoppers can pick them up. I think. I'm not exactly incredibly technical at this, but I'm trying my best. So now the half slabs go on the floor. I build up a wall. We make a dark room. It'll be class. I hope. So I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully now, again, you know, it probably needs, you know, a little bit of TLC. Nothing wrong with that. Now in here should just be, smashed it, a lovely dark room with spawning platforms, where to push them down in. It should all be class. Now obviously down here is a little bit dark. It needs to be worked on. That's not an issue. How can I increase, you know, like spawn rates for down here to combat it being too dark down here? We can definitely do something with this design. And then down here, I'm thinking maybe just like replace that with all with glowstone. So then just down here is really, really lit up. But for now, all right, we'll do something like that. I'm gonna attach some chests here. What's the easiest way to do chests? Yeah, probably just like through, yeah. I'll work it out, it'll be fine. I'm gonna get that up and running, and then hopefully we'll have something to actually show. So I'm the slightest bit confused, because I'm not entirely sure what I've done wrong. Now, my understanding is up there should be completely dark. But as you can see, it looks pretty bright. Like, that's just, you know, it's just not dark. So I went up to check, right? And there is no light source in here at all. But it's bright. It's daytime in here. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. Should not be really dark in here. Why is it not dark? So if this was like that, is it because half slabs let in light? They definitely shouldn't. I know that for a fact. They definitely should not be letting in light, I don't think. Or should they? No, I don't think they should. Now I'm second guessing myself. But why is it so bright in here? How can I get out? So far, it's not working at all. Because it's, I don't know, my dark room just isn't dark, and I don't know why. Okay, so I've just Googled it. Apparently, what just happened? Why was there a big puff of purple? Anyway, doesn't matter. I've just Googled it. In Bedrock Edition, slabs don't apparently block light, which is just otherworldly annoying. Because now, to put an actual roof on it, that means we have to use blocks, which means things can spawn on it, which means it'll affect the rates inside, right? Let me just double check and make sure that I actually... Nope, never mind. You can just walk straight up. What did I think I had done there? How did he walk straight up? Oh, I'm an idiot, man. I'm a fool. All right, hold on. Wait, hold on. Can mobs jump? Wait, yes, that's obvious. What am I saying? Where did that torch go? Come here. Right. I tried to make very simple mob defenses because I knew that I was going to get absolutely ransacked. This is flustering me way more than it has any right to, because it should have been really simple. Right, for some reason, I was going to say, it still looks bright up there. Okay, he died on impact. Good to know. It kind of worries me that things aren't really spawning, but I think that must be because, obviously, things are spawning elsewhere, so we'll be hitting like the mob cap. This is not ideal, to be completely honest with you. There's just people everywhere. That's an obvious issue. But then, obviously, if we fix it, so during the day, nothing will spawn around here, and they'll just spawn up there. So it shouldn't be an issue. It should work fine. I just need to completely change the roof, I guess. I'm also not really sure why they die on impact. I feel like I did everything right, so they shouldn't. But that's a simple fix. We just add another platform here and we bring it up as many as it needs to. That's fine. That's not a problem. Right, let me go try and fix the roof and I don't know, we'll see what happens. So after just a wee bit of work, the upstairs here now, as you can see, the outer perimeter just has half slabs. All up there is actual blocks. And then when you look from here, it now actually looks dark up there, which is a massive improvement. That just seems like a really strange change to have bedrock not actually use slabs to block out the light. I still don't know if it's perfect though. Ow. I even added an actual ring of wood around there just to try and block out as much light as possible. Still, the spawn rates don't seem to be great. And I think it is down to, I think up there it's not pitch black, so I don't know if things properly will spawn up there. And I don't really know how you change that or what you do about that. Because as you can see, okay, well there's two Could you actually just learn to swim? So there's 2 drowned over there. That shouldn't be affecting the spawn rates. So then where's everything spawning here? Exactly. I don't really know what to do about that, to be honest. There is also another slight concern. So I haven't managed to catch them yet. However, we have had a couple of spiders. And I remember hearing in the video, we're putting down those half slabs in that weird pattern with the sole incentive of not letting spiders spawn. And as you can see, oh, you survived. So far, apart from that skeleton that we had like back when it wasn't actually working right, that's about 4 or 5 spiders in a row that we've had. That's another spider. So I'm not really sure what's actually happening. All I know is it's not working anywhere near the way it's meant to. I have no idea why. Let's go have a look up here. So just wandering around on top, I'm not hearing anything. I know that I've just let a load of light in, but that's not too big of an issue. That's fine. But nothing's spawning. You should be able to hear zombies. You should be able to hear skeletons. I would assume you can hear creepers, but you know what I mean? I can only assume it's to do with bedrock mechanics and it being different on the Java edition. That is essentially just a dark room where things should be spawning. They certainly are not. I'm going to stand here for a wee minute and we're going to see if this helps the spawn rates.
One eternity later.
I've been here for maybe like a minute or two. I even jumped up a few more just so I'm closer to the actual thing. It ain't working. Literally nothing is spawning up there. And now that it's becoming nighttime, that's only going to like hurt the chances. I say like way too much. No idea why. I can't think of what I could have possibly have done wrong. Now that things are spawning around here, why are they not spawning up there? It's really frustrating. So I'm taking this time to kill some creepers. I need some gunpowder. This place is a nightmare. It's like the actual desert. But what are you? Is this a zombie villager? I think it is. However, they're still here. They are. There's like 3 zombie villagers just all on top of each other. And apparently a conga line of zombies. That's kind of terrifying. I forgot you did that. Go away. Show. Definitely doing something wrong. Or I've done something wrong. Or it just doesn't work on bedrock. I have no idea why. So I've been here pretty much all through the night. Things are still spawning all around me. I know that that's not helping up there, but not one single thing has spawned up there and fallen down. So I'm going to assume that I've done something wrong. Odds on me landing up here. No. Anyway, right. Ow. This was probably a failed experiment. I will try and find a fix. For anyone wondering or anyone on Java that I know that this actually works, maybe don't try it on Bedrock just yet. It was by Miss Marie. I really hope that I'm somewhat close on that. I'm going to link that in the description in case you want to go watch and you want to actually see how it's meant to work. She also seems like a pretty cool person, so, you know, I'm sure you'll like her videos. I would have really liked it if we could have got it working, but currently I don't have the time to sit around and actually try and find other ways to fix it or build another design because I need to get all this edited, I need to get it ready, I need to get it uploaded for tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to cut down all the stuff because it was a lot of me just saying it's not working, I don't know why it's not working, it's still not working. However, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. They make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside and let me know that you are actually enjoying the content. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading every 3 days, that's not too much of me, and you get episodes like this where we try things, they don't work, and I get really sad. If that's your kind of thing, then hi, my name's Mark. Anyway, having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I will see yous laters.